children, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Today our lesson is story, our story time, and our story is Thank You Mr. Falker by Patricia Falker. First one, I want to inform about the author. Who is the author? Our author is Patricia Falker, and she is a famous American illustrator of the children's books and American author. She was born in Michigan in the USA in 1944. Patricia Falker wrote and illustrated her first book at the age of 41, and she has a lot of awards for her books, and her books are famous all around the world. Now, children, I want you to listen our track 11. It's about the story. Thank you, Mr. Falker. Then, if you listen the track 11, I want you to read the text silently and carefully. Please, children, be attentive. If you don't know some new words or some difficult words, you can look up the glossary box, or you can ask me if you don't know any difficult words, children. Then, if you read the story, I want to ask you some questions about the story. The first question is, who is the main character in the story, children? Who is the main character in the story? You read this story and learn about Patricia Falker's story, Thank You, Mr. Falker. And you learn that who is the main character. The main character, it's true, the main character is Tricia and Mr. Falker. And the second question, what was the problem in the story? You read the story and learn some problems in the story, and tell me, ask my questions that what was the problem in the story? The problem in the story, her classmate Eric made fun with her. It's true, she couldn't read and write, that's one. Her friends made fun with her. And the third question, what do they think Tricia does? What did you learn about Tricia? What did she do then? She learned how to write and to read. Mr. Falker taught her, yes, it's true. And I want you to take part in the discussions. Please ask my questions and discuss your opinions, children. Discuss your opinions. If you have got another opinion, or if you have got any information, please let me know. Then I want you to show some pictures from the story, and I want you to put these pictures in the right order. The first question, which one is the first picture? Sorry, the first picture is yes, E, it's true, and he made fun with her. And the second picture is D, it's true. D, in the picture, she cried, it's true, under the stairs. And the third picture, F, Mr. Falker scolded Eric. He saw it and he scolded Eric. Then the first picture, B, he taught her to write and to read. And the fifth picture, A, she could read and write. She could read. Then in C picture, she thanked him. And I want you to put these pictures. I wanted you to put these pictures in the right order. It's true. Thank you, children. Then I want you to divide small groups, the first group and the second group, and we have got some questions about the story, and I want you to write your opinions, to write your I ask you to write full sentences. In full sentences, please be attentive, children. The first question: why did Trisha hide under the stairs? You will answer this question. You will answer this question. Please write full sentences. And the second question: what do you think happened to Eric in Mr. Falker's office? And the third picture: why couldn't Trisha read? Why couldn't Trisha read? Why couldn't she read? And the fourth picture: why did Trisha's teachers cry? In the story, you learn that her teachers cried, and I ask you, why did Trisha's teachers cry? And the last question, the fifth question, our last question: whose life is this story about? We learned about this story. It's very interesting, and I want you to answer my question: whose life is this story about? You will write answers, and you will show your answers to your classmates. Please, in the first group, show your answers, read your answers, and the second group, read your answers, please. Okay, the last one, we learn your answers, we learn about your ideas about the story. Then it's assessment time. I want to assess you with our last question. Our last question is, what lesson did you learn from this story? You will answer this question and I will assess you. That you will understand, you can understand this story, you can understand new words, you can understand the meaning of this story, then I will assess you. Thank you, children. Goodbye. See you.